Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today as we delve into the latest developments surrounding the intense conflict between the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, and Amhara Fano forces in various regions of the Amhara region. We have gathered information from multiple sources to bring you the most recent updates on the ongoing fighting, shedding light on the gravity of the situation. Our first report takes us to the Bahirdar to Addit Road near Wega, where Fano forces have reportedly dealt a significant blow to an ENDF convoy. In a brutal encounter, out of a contingent of 400 soldiers, a staggering 300 lost their lives, while 40 were captured. Shockingly, reports suggest that ENDF Colonel Mulat has also been taken captive. Fano sources proudly assert that their forces have achieved a substantial victory in the outskirts of Bahirdar city, with hundreds of ENDF soldiers losing their lives and a substantial cache of weapons falling into Fano hands. Moving to Medrejane in northern Gojam, a different theater of conflict unfolds. Fano forces executed a successful ambush on an ENDF convoy, resulting in the annihilation of the entire unit. The convoy, supposedly en route to Marawi for an operation against Fano forces, faced unexpected resistance. The ensuing clash in the outskirts of Marawi has reportedly led to heavy losses on the NDF side, as claimed by the Fano forces. The scenario further intensifies as we shift our focus to Andasa on the outskirts of Bahirdar in northern Gojam. Fano forces once again demonstrated their strategic prowess by ambushing ENDF soldiers, resulting in the death of 100 soldiers. This ongoing battle on the outskirts of Bahirdar has persisted for a week, and Fano sources assert that their forces are securing significant victories in the surrounding areas. Report takes us to Lasta Lalibela, situated in northern Wello. Fano forces, it is reported, have successfully captured individuals who were allegedly acting as drone spotters and spying for the NDF soldiers. This revelation adds a layer of complexity to the conflict, indicating the employment of advanced technologies and espionage tactics by both sides. Viewers, report emanates from Mekoi and Sokia Gemza County, nestled in northern Shua. According to the most recent updates, Fano forces have encircled ENDF soldiers, resulting in heavy losses and the tragic demise of numerous soldiers. Eyewitness accounts from local residents describe the grim scene of several trucks transporting the lifeless bodies of fallen soldiers out of the county, bound for Kamise in the Oromo Special Zone. This paints a vivid picture of the toll this conflict is exacting on human lives and the subsequent logistical challenges faced in managing the aftermath. Venturing into Machakal County in eastern Gojam, another distressing narrative unfolds. A district leader allegedly responsible for the unjust arrest and execution of Amhara civilians has reportedly met his demise at the hands of Fano forces. In the wake of this event, Fano forces have issued a stern warning to local leaders, militias, and police, urging them to cease cooperation with the ENDF. This development introduces a new dimension to the conflict, intertwining political dynamics and local governance with the military struggle. Our journey continues along the road from Yejube to Debre Marcos in Gojam, where intense fighting erupted between ENDF and Amhara Fano forces. Reports suggest that Fano forces executed a strategic ambush, resulting in the decimation of ENDF soldiers. This incident underscores the fluidity and unpredictability of the conflict, with both sides actively engaging in tactical maneuvers. Turning our attention to the outskirts of Bahirdar in eastern Gojam, a collaboration between Fano forces and Amhara farmers reportedly led to the decimation of several ENDF soldiers. The synergy between armed forces and local communities adds a layer of complexity to the conflict, emphasizing the intricate relationship between the military and the civilian population. Report brings us to Bahirdar city in Gojam, where a tragic incident unfolded near the communication building. A grenade targeted an Amhara Region Prosperity Party official, resulting in the loss of several commando soldiers who were tasked with guarding the officials. This incident highlights the vulnerability of political figures in the region and the risks faced by those involved in the governance structures. Commencing our narrative in Gonda City, unsettling reports suggest that ENDF soldiers find themselves in a perplexing situation as they engage in combat against both Amhara militia and Amhara police. This internal strife underscores the complexity of the conflict, with factions within the country turning against each other. The implications of such internal divisions on the overall stability of the region are profound and warrant close scrutiny. Shifting our focus to the international arena, recent developments indicate that the Ethiopian government has made the strategic decision to withdraw 3,000 ENDF soldiers from Somalia. The intent behind this move is to reallocate these troops for deployment to Bahirdar, a shift that could significantly impact the military landscape in both regions. The decision to recall troops from an international mission underscores the gravity of the situation within the country itself. In a startling revelation, reports suggest that the Ethiopian government has taken a controversial approach in its response to the conflict. Allegedly, the government has ordered assassins to mirror the tactics employed by Fano forces, orchestrating terrorist attacks that could be falsely attributed to Fano. This tactical move raises ethical and strategic questions as it introduces a new layer of complexity to an already intricate conflict involving covert operations and the manipulation of public perception. In Pawe Benishangul, Fano Amhara forces have reportedly captured a police station, resulting in the liberation of 130 prisoners. The joining of 10 border guard, BG police militia, with Fano further amplifies the shifting allegiances on the ground. This development not only signifies a change in control over key strategic points, but also highlights the evolving nature of alliances and loyalties within the region. In conclusion, the intricate and rapidly evolving situation in Ethiopia presents a multifaceted and complex picture as revealed by the latest reports from various regions. The internal strife in Gonda City, with ENDF soldiers engaging in conflict against Amhara militia and police, underscores the gravity of internal divisions and the potential impact on regional stability. The strategic decision to withdraw 3,000 NDF soldiers from Somalia and redeploy them to Bahirdar adds a new layer of significance to the military landscape, reshaping the dynamics both domestically and internationally. The government's controversial approach of allegedly ordering assassins to mirror Fano forces and carry out terrorist attacks raises ethical questions, introducing a level of complexity that extends beyond conventional military operations. The capture of a police station in Pawe Benishangul by Fano Amhara forces, leading to the release of prisoners and the allegiance of BG police militia, highlights the fluid nature of alliances and loyalties within the region. These developments signify a change in control over key strategic points and further exemplify the evolving dynamics of the conflict. As we continue to closely monitor the unfolding events in Ethiopia, it is clear that the conflict transcends traditional boundaries, involving internal divisions, international reallocations, and covert operations. The complexity of the situation demands careful consideration of the broader implications for the region and its people. We remain committed to providing you with the latest and most comprehensive updates on this dynamic and challenging scenario, ensuring that you are well informed about the ongoing developments in Ethiopia.